So we can see drafts have already started here. We have the Jinx and the Braum banned here from Ministri. Azmows have a lot of options left open here. The Ziggs for Sepion is available. The Thresh for Cobb is available. Let's see. Let me remember who's playing who here. Diana for Keox as well is available. There's the Thresh ban. Alright. Let's see. Dio gets his Volibear and his Kiana banned out. Let's see what the next bans will be. Okay, I see the Ambessa ban here. Another targeted ban against Dio. He really has these sort of lockdown type junglers in his arsenal. So a comfort pick, misfortune pick for Ministri. Let's see here. The Sivir for Puddy. Now against the misfortune, Braum is banned. What do you go here? You could potentially just pick a jungler here. Keox could easily go something like the Wukong, for example, getting that deep line access, or Malphite even has been seeing some play. Or he could go for his Diana, of course. So there it is, Diana locked in here for Azmows. Diana Sivir, a lot of engage coming out of Azmows. Would do well for the Ministry to get some form of kiting, some form of disengage here. Jarvan not really being that kind of champion, and so isn't Sejuani here. I would like to see something like the Nocturne perhaps. Jax is picked, a nice setup jungler to help Misfortune land the damage, and it also does really well into the Diana pick. We've seen Big Time Bomba pull out the Jax against Diana, and it worked out really well for them. Let's see here, next pick is the Rakan. Continuing down the path of setup here, Rakan Jax together will definitely be able to set up this Misfortune for a good ultimate. Let's see what Azmows are thinking about here. What's their next pick gonna look like? Let's see. Renata Glask. Wow, alright. Renata does really well against the Rakan, does really well against the Jax as well. And especially against the Misfortune, being a stationary when she ults. A lot of value here coming out from Cobb with the Renata pick. Let's see what the next bans will show. I assume Ministry would do really well with a Malphite here. As well as building out Silas, the biggest counter to Malphite. Let's see, next up is the Aurora ban here for Ministry. Oh, they're indecisive at the moment. And they do finally decide on the Aurora. Aurora being banned here signals specific champions want to be picked up in the mid lane. It does make me curious here what Ministry are thinking about. Let's see, Azmows have the last ban here. And there's the set hover. Set of course being very strong and able to deny a lot of what Chaos on the Diana wants to do. And very interestingly here, Ministry banned the Malphite, thinking that Azmows might have wanted it. Let's see here what Azmows will pick here. They have to blind their top or mid. Usually the top gets the treatment. Something like the Renekton or the Scion here does really well. So Azmows locking in the Scion for Iklexos. There's the response with the Renekton from Ministry. Azmows need to be a bit careful here. That Renekton could be a spicy crocodile. He has a lot of setup coming out of Jax and Rakan. Let's see, Ministry are still thinking about it here. And they are deciding on potentially Orianna here. And it gets locked in. Orianna Jax, a very strong combination. Orianna Renekton as well. Able to move them through the battlefield and get their ball where it needs to be. I wonder what Azmows respond with here. Ziggs is available for Sepion. Let's see, Vex is also an availability. Let's see what he decides to pick up here. He goes with the Mel, potentially. A very strong champion that's been contested this patch. And it does get locked in. Alright guys, that's it. I'm gonna make the poll. Let me know who you think won the draft. And we'll talk about the individual matchups. Alright, in terms of synergy, I think Ministry have the better overall synergy of a comp. It just makes sense as to what they want to accomplish. They want Jax or Renekton. Or potentially the Rakan. One of these three to go in with the Orianna ball. Jax preferably gets the CC guaranteed. The Rakan follows up. You get the Misfortune on the backline with the Orianna all dealing a ton of damage, while Renekton is just slicing and dicing through everyone. Meanwhile, here on the side of Azmows, a bit of a mixture as to what their comp wants, right? You have Sivir, Diana, which are very engage oriented. Renata being a bit more on the disengaged side. Scion again goes into that engage heavy, and then Mel can kind of do both. So with the setup from Diana here and Scion, from Iklexos and Kyox here, Sepion should be able to land his damage. Overall, I think Ministry have the easier comp, but Azmows have the tools to potentially take it out of hand here. It's really in the jungle. We'll have to see how Dio plays the Jax jungle into the Diana. It should be very Jax favored. In the mid lane though, Mel should run leaps here. Sepion, watch out for him guys against the Orianna here as we head on over to the game. It's chewing gum, by the way. Alright guys, here it is. Are you ready for the action? LCM, come on, come get it. Oi oi oi. Oh wow, it's actually Dio in the mid lane on the Orianna. And they've sent Demon into the jungle on the Jax. That's a very interesting take. We see Ministri going deep here with an invade and dropping a ward as well. Azmows Cobb here runs through danger. Oh no, buddy, I'm so sorry. It has to be you. Please flash, please flash, please flash, please flash. He does not flash, but he lives. Cobb comes back with the barrier. It does mean that that Paddy can't really lane here, theoretically. But he will try, he does pop the potion. Klexos feeling the brunt of that one. Wow, the flash from Sepion here, feeling very aggressive. And to be fair, he was just an auto away. That male passive can do a lot of work. Nice little trades here by our top laners. It's a bit of a slow burn here, the ignite ticking away. I don't even know how to pronounce those symbols, but let's say Renekton gets the kill in the top lane. Chinese letters. If my Asian symbols are correct, I believe that says Unkillable Demon. If we have anyone in chat that can translate, let me know. So usually the games Azmows win are games that they have Puddy getting a bit ahead in the bot lane and Sepion just running amok with the other mid laners. We have the Sepion part down, but can we get Puddy ahead is the question. Seekiox here potentially getting caught out as three members of Ministri come down for him. Dio flashes away as Sepion trying to lay down the damage. Sepion gets the last hit. And a trade there between mid laners as the outnumber advantage here from Ministri shows. So far 2-for-1 play in favor of Ministri. Klexos could fall and he does. It's a 3-for-1 now. Unkillable Demon is on a killing spree. A nice little counter gang there by Demon. Keox gets caught out and gets his team into a bit of trouble. We see Cobb here trying to fish for something. He gets his damage across. Otherwise here we see a bit of a deep invade there on the map for those seeing. We saw Sepion and Chaos here walk into enemy territory, dropping a deep ward. Demon is now spotted. Seems like Azmows are thinking about this dragon at the moment. We see Cobb and Chaos there on the backside, taking it away. And there's the first dragon for you, Azmows picking it up. Our flash from Demon, but Puddy is ready. He burns the barrier. Puddy very patient with his flash. He still has it from the initial play, but his barrier is back up just in time. You see Chaos starting to get ahead here in his farming. As the Ministri jungle here, Demon was focused a lot on the fighting aspect. It did work out for him though in the end. We're currently on a 1.2k gold lead here in favor of this Ministri. Most of it of course will be on Unkillable Demon here in the top lane. He has the, in fact he actually has 1.3k ahead of Iclexos. So it just goes to show. An interesting trade here as Cobb gets engaged on. We see Puddy responding. Chaos, happily aware that enemy team are taking the grubs and decides to do a bit of counter jungling. I like this from Ministri. They actually decide, you know what, let him take our jungle. We're just gonna take grubs and his jungle and come out on top. Now does Sepion respond is the question. A bit of a mistimed gank here. Phase rush used by Dio to walk away. And now Demon takes the second camp away. And he will engage in a fight here onto Chaos. He's winning it. The Blasco making a big difference there. Oh, Sepion gets the last shot there, dropping Dio. But meanwhile in the top lane here, Demon drops Chaos with little to no damage taken on his end. It's really not looking good here for Chaos here on Diana. The Jax just being a significantly stronger pick, especially when it comes to this part of the match. Chaos kind of desperately trying to find a play or a gank he can affect. He's not really having the best of game, but his CS though, it's really speaking for its own, as Demon having a bit of a hard time catching up. Alright, here's the potential first engage. Demon starts it. Just wasted 300 RP, gets a massive Rakan out, and there's the bullet time. But Chaos does well to stop it. He does end up going down here as Dio on the backline. Here comes Klexos with the teleport, drops the Scion out, drops main Vayne. So far, it's a 1 for 2. As Chaos and Sepion did fall out of this fight. And now Ministry are on the defense, they're running away. As Puddy, Cobb and Klexos are caught in a loop here, and a massive turnaround play from Unkillable Demon, and Demon jumping onto Puddy and Cobb, dropping them, and now extending the play to a 3 for 1 in favor of Ministry with the dragon on top. That's a nice little benefit. Klexos, perhaps a bit desperate here, really wants to try and make a play for his team and make some space after such a play. But this isn't in good faith. Let's see here, Unkillable Demon could prove he is killable. All the healing, the bobbing, the weaving. It's just too much to handle. And down goes the dragon. Ministry picking up the second dragon of the game. See Chaos here overextending his lead a bit too far, as Demon happy to take his blue buff. But we see Cobb here trying to respond, but perhaps Azmows should consider recalling. Paddy goes down. Here comes Sepion though on the side. Can he do anything much? No, he will just have to hurry along the way. It's looking a bit one-sided here for Ministry. 4k goal lead at the moment, with a very strong frontline combination with Jax Renekton. It's gonna be a bit of a hard time for Azmows to get through it. But they have the Leandries, they have the Blackfire Torch, they have Sepion stacking on his passive. Ministry better watch out. They better not hide, because Azmows are coming to town. Oh my, it seems like Chaos gets found once more, and he drops the Demon. He really has a nasty habit of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. The pressure from Ministry is just too much. And now Azmows caught in a 2v1 scenario. They prefer taking the turret damage than dealing any damage of their own. Let's see here, main Vayne is very happy that Azmows did not consider touching him. See a bit of a nasty engage here from Ministri. Cobb drops the ult. And now Chaos is around town here. The crescent sweep does not land. And sadly that's the end of that play. Azmows really would like to find something here in order to extend their plays. But it's just not being given by Ministri. I mean, Chaos, just play safe, bro. Not when Ministri are in town. This is looking like a completely different team, Ministri. They are playing exceptionally well compared to their usual stretcher. Perhaps they have a new shot caller in Demon. Let's see here, they made a swap here, Sepion and Paddy swap lanes. Oh no, Dio is on the way. Nirakanal gets dropped there, Mel can reflect parts of the bullet time but it's not enough. There's the ignite to drop Cobb. And Sepion is next to follow. Here comes Klexos though, he drops his Siren ult. And he gets one, can he get more? As main vein drops. So far a 2-for-1 play for Ministri. Klexos stalling as best he can for his team to arrive. And his team gets there in time. Chaos does not land the Q. Oh, a big setup play here by Chaos. A lot of ults are dropped here. We see Dio is now falling low. Paddy gets a lot of uptime in this fight, and that's a 1-for-2 play. Now Demon goes in for the dragon and he does manage to get the smite off, so at the very least he does manage to get that. And now main vein is next to fall. Paddy, an absolutely amazing fight for him, gets 2 shutdowns and a total of 4 kills. Meanwhile in the top lane, Azmows having a bit of trouble, but no, Sepion denies it as he gets the shutdown and secures an ace for his team. The positive play Ministry come out from that is getting the dragon on top of their earlier lead. However, moving forward, that is a mistake they should not be wanting to repeat. Both sides kind of setting up for the dragon here and the Atakan. Seppion leading the charge, deals the damage. But on the side, no, Puddy goes down. This is a disaster for Azmows. Their critical damage dealer has been taken out of the fight before this Atakan. And now Seppion gets caught. Oh no, pack it up, Azmows. This is Ministri's game, of course. An excellent 2 picks to get before the main objective. Doesn't seem like Azmows have anything they can contest with in the moment. And that's Atakan secured by Ministri. Oh no, Chaos just wants to farm, but he is not even allowed that. Forced to flash in his own territory. Getting chased down here by Demon. And now gets his teammate into trouble, like Lexus is having an ay day. They get through, there's the bullet time. And Ministri just wiping the floor with Azmows at the moment. It's really not a fun time to be an Azmows fan. Ministri looking like a dominant force to face. No, but not if Puddy has anything to say about it. He gets the kill. Damn, what a scary little crocodile here in the top lane. Just pushing forward with no reluctancy whatsoever. He goes on to Cobb. Cobb gets the displacement, and it is enough to deter him. Run, crocodile, run! There's the flash from Seppion. It does not yield them much. An unkillable demon lives true to his name. A nice place found here. Iklexos and Chaos drop main vein in the top side, but it does not lead to much in the end. We see both sides fighting for the vision control. A key part of getting the objective. Ministri, of course, showing their presence. Demon goes in, but he gets denied. And in goes just faces 300 RP. They're trying to find something, but Ministri rather playing it slow. They're in a winning position and they don't want to be over pushing it. Cobb doing an excellent job at denying the leap strike here from Demon. He's done it every other time it happened. This dragon Ministri will be on soul point. One more dragon, that's them, the dragon soul. Looking very strong in this game one. I wonder if Azmows have what it takes to claw their way back, get a single win, and continue down the series here at the best of 3. see Plexos teleporting in here. Cobb tries to disengage the fight. He's doing an excellent job. The bullet time on the side here. Chaos though finds main vein. And the damage is there. Demon drops Buddy. But Chaos drops main vein, and now it's a bit of a back and forth here. 1-for-1 so far. But Demon is just too strong with the help of Dio. Cobb is dropped as well. Ministri are winning this fight. There's the shockwave. And Exos flashes and then falls. That's a double kill here for Dio. Let's see, can Sepion steal it? Do you believe in fairies? Oh no, it's not for today. Ministry secure it. To be fair, Demon has been doing a wonderful job. Ministry looking like a really strong team today. This could be the last fight here. Demon engages onto Cobb and main vein is the one that gets the kill. The tier 2 is getting hit here. Can Azmows defend it is the question. The Baron buff just makes it so hard to defend against. And it looks like Sepion able to hold back Ministri. Demon jumps in here. We see Ministri itching to get the fight across. The Demon overstep is the question. He's at half health and the fight hasn't even started. He goes in onto Sepion, gets the damage across, instantly damaging back. A big ult from Chaos. There's the Renata ult and the Mel ult. Unkillable Demon gets Cyclexos. A lot of damage here so far. It's a 2-for-1. As Klexos using that Scion passive to stay alive and deal the damage. Another flash in from Sepion gets the trade. As Dio falls, but so does Sepion. And now Demon on the run. Cobb is here, Chaos is here, Paddy is here. Paddy goes down. It's a double kill for Demon. And the attacks are here. Demon gets another one, triple kill. That equalizes the kill threat here. It's supports across the board, being the last to stand. Why Klexos here runs across the board, just doesn't want to get caught. It seems like Azmows still have hope here. They need to get a good fight. An unkillable Demon splits off as the rest of his team go for that soul point. So now Ministry with the soul surely are gonna be strong enough to end the game. With the Unkill Demon starts the fight off here with a push. He gets a turret on his own and potentially the inhib. Paddy and Iclexos here trying to stop this. Chaos is here too. He pops the ult and flashes onto Paddy. Paddy forced to flash himself. And there's another flash from Demon and down goes Paddy. I'm afraid Azmows without the AD carry aren't gonna amount to much, and there's the bullet time to drop Cobb. Chaos on the side there. Gets dove by Demon, but the Zhonya's keeps him alive. A lot happening here. Iclaxos as well falling there. Chaos next. And not a single member from Ministry falls. Sepion against the world. Gets one. Can he get another? He's trying to pick off the support, and no, he goes down too. And Ministry pick off the first game against Azmows. GG across the board. Whoa, wow, wow, wow. So the draft will start shortly here. Again, some notable picks we haven't seen here so far have yet to be chosen, both from Ministry and from Azmows. I'm curious to know if Ministry will ban the Jinx, Braum and Thresh again, really focusing on Azmows' bot lane. Usually when Azmows win, as mentioned, it's always through Paddy snowballing a bit and Sepion just doing the work, getting usually a really good laning phase and then just stomping from that point forward. So let's see, Iclexos a bit new to the role, but he's doing well as well in the top side. Now we won't have the Sion pick. He might opt to go for the Swain, which is what he played in the last match. Let's see. Not sure here, we're waiting a bit for a player to join and we should be good to go. Okay, here we go. So as mentioned, we saw the Braum, Thresh and Jinx bans in the last match. It could be the same story here. Azmows were banning more towards Dio, who is not playing in the jungle today. Would serve them well here to try and ban Demon out. He's playing more the Jace jungle at the moment. Let's see, he plays Viego as well. Let's see. So it's the same bans across the board. A bit of a shame here as well, so maybe missing a mark here, as Dio would probably be playing in the mid lane. We see Ministry here first picking Braum. That's not a common thing to see. Azmows here have some options. They could go for something like the Smolder and Melio here. Braum kind of indicates you want a slow and steady bot lane. Now Ashe is in availability and Azmows need to think about it. Braum Ashe is very strong. Azmows could go for the Ashe Melio. Oh, Kai'Sa locked in actually. So Kai'Sa for Azmows. I'm assuming they want to go with the Nautilus here, or some kind of a engage heavy support. Now what's a bit tricky here is that Azmows are kind of counter picking themselves, as if they go with the Nautilus, a one bad engage, especially earlier on, the Braum passive will do works to counter that. But let's see what they decide here on the end. And there's the Nautilus here as predicted. Let's see if Ministry go with the Ashe. I think Ashe Braum against Nautilus Kai'Sa is absolutely favored in the Ashe Braum's favor. One wrong invade could spell disaster. Now of course Azmows do have the level 1 play if they wanted to flash on top of Ashe, that could be the case, but other than that they're just gonna get poked and kited out. Let's see though what Ministry decide to pick in the end. Oh, Tristana pick instead of the Ashe. Makes things a bit more interesting. And let's see here what the next pick for Ministry. It could be the jungle pickup. Something like the Viego here, as it is favored by Demon. Or the Jace jungle. Or the Briar. Oi, oi, oi. He's thinking about it. Alright, Bel'Veth getting locked in. It's also one of his picks. Bel'Veth with Braum does wonders as well, being able to proc the passive. Now Azmows here could respond with a strong jungle pick of themselves. Bel'Veth kind of being a bit one-dimensional. She wants to invade, she wants to play in your face. And yeah, let's see what they pick up here for Chaos. I'm not too sure what he's comfortable on. Nocturne could be a good pickup. Malphite, interesting choice. The Malphite pickup here into the Silas ban. Lovely pickup here by Azmows. So they continue down the engage fantasy, and I think Malphite is a good choice into the Bel'Veth. Of course, you'll have to do well to avoid her earlier on, but eventually you're gonna be a lot stronger. Let's see here what Ministry wants to pick. There's the Aurora ban. Ziggs still an availability. Let's see. There's the TF ban as well. Let's see, last picks to go. I like Azmows' response here. It's very AD counter with the Ramos with the Malphite. Olaf as well picked up on top here for Ministry. I would assume they want a strong AP pick here. But what pairs well with this comp? It's very all over the place for Ministry. They have engaged with Olaf and Bel'Veth, and then Braum wants to disengage, Tristana wants to engage as well. But what are you engaging on? Onto Ramos Nautilus? Alright, Lissandra for Ministry, fair enough. Let's see, there's the Victor pick for Sepion. I really like Azmows' comp. I think it's a lot more well-rounded here than Ministry's. So let's see how it goes. I wonder what you guys think. And I can talk a bit about the individual matchups. So yeah, let's see. Tristana Braum versus the Nautilus Kaisa. I think just because of Braum, it should be Tristana Braum favored. If Nautilus engages incorrectly, they just can. Ministry can stun Cobb, and it's not gonna be a fun time for sure. Of course, if by some off chance Tristana plays it really incorrectly, Azmows can maybe try to burst him out, but let's see. Now, Belvet against the Ramos, it is, in my opinion, Belvet favored, especially earlier on. It does get less and less, but if Belvet is allowed to scale, it really doesn't matter. And Belvet would still be able to do her job and snowball. So it's a bit of a 50-50 in jungle here. In top lane though, Olaf versus Malphite. It's very Olaf favored, especially towards the earlier parts of the game. Pro 6 though, the Olaf is still gonna be really far and strong. His ult pretty much negates what Malphite wants to do, and Malphite will be forced to ult himself. So usually here Ministry are gonna have a good time in top lane as well. Meanwhile, mid lane, the Sun regains Victor. It is Victor favored, but post 6, of course, Sepion needs to be aware that Lysandra can just E in and ult him. So yeah, so a flashless Sepion here could be in some danger. I mean, yeah, I would expect Chaos on the Ramos to really try and hyper gank top lane. Although it's not like some big major winning matchup here, the Olaf is expected. Oh. Oh. Alright, sorry. Some lobby things are going on. Okay, let's try to fix the lobby first. So yeah, I mean there is this fantasy where like you get Azmows sort of, I guess, ulting the Belvet and Tristana and bursting them out. Excuse me. But I think Ministry have a strong comp. They played really well in game 1 as well. It's kind of gonna be a bit of a rough game for Azmows. They're definitely the underdogs for me. But if they can get out of this one, gonna be proving that they are a force to be reckoned with and one to be afraid of for sure. Let's see. Last seconds before the game starts, guys. Let me see what you guys are voting for. You seem to think that Ministry have the better comp. Oh. Hello, Mr. Gino. The score is 1-0 in favor of Ministry. You can see it on the stream title. "20 seconds to go." We got this, we got this. Azmows. We really need them to win, guys, huh? If they don't win, it's game over for Azmows. To be fair, they've gone far in this event, further than before, and I hope it's gonna be a linear progression. Let's see, guys. Let's see how it goes. Good luck, Azmows, and let's see what Ministri can do. Alright, let's see here. Now I assume Ministri really want to take an earlier fight when they're running Velvet. They get caught here rotating towards the mid lane bush. Now the question is if they continue to pursue this invade, and it seems they want to. I mean, they have champions like the Olaf, like the Velvet, who do so well on the invades. And the Braum as well. Let's see, an interesting choice by Sepion to go phase rush in this matchup. The electrocute damage just coming out on top for the overall. Nice hook there by Cobb. The Void Seeker goes wide though. Nice little pressure there applied by Chaos. He does manage to get the flash from Dio. And Chaos is thinking about an invade here, a bit of an insane take there. You see junglers engaging each other. Demon does not want to engage here. Chaos tries to find Dio. Oh, flash for flash there as Demon flashes forward. So does Sapion flash backwards. Nice, the first blood play here by Demon. He does walk away with a bit of health. Ike Lexos, hopefully not too salty about that one. Oh no, Chaos is here. And he gets the kill. Returns the favor as Demon goes down. All these hooks from Cobb. Just landing through the minion wave. It's a shame we can't say the same for the Void Seekers. It would have definitely meant a lot of damage. Nice hook there once again by Cobb. This time the Void Seekers land. The Braum shield will keep the damage from ticking away. Alright, Azmows on the board. I feel like this game is gonna be a bit better for them. They are of course having a bit of trouble in the top lane and in the CS department in mid as well. But otherwise here, the objective is taken. Alright, Demon kind of does 4 dashes in quick succession, gets a knock up and then dashes right out of there. There's the ult. Dio gets a lot of damage out, but it's just not enough to finish the deal. Cobb lands a dredge line there. Going to just waste 300 RP. What they don't know is that Demon is here in case Azmows get on the offensive. Oh, Cobb, please. You have no idea how lucky you are not to land that hook. And Chaos was here trying to get a play himself. Chaos being zoned completely there by Dio. He is 2 levels down at the moment on the mid lane. Might have our first fight here. Chaos gets caught out and he's the first to fall as Demon gets the kill, but here comes Iklexos with the unstoppable force. Demon falls and on the backline unkillable Demon finds Sepion using the Berserk charge, gaining no CC, and there's the Lysandra Glacial Prison combined with Braum's ult there. That's a total of 1 for 3 kills. For 4 kills. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, Ministri looking very strong once again. That Olaf Rom was just something else. see Klexos and Chaos here get the fight on. Unkillable Demon is looking pretty killable right now. And Demon flashes away, a flash from Chaos follows. And down he goes, he gets smited away. And this is Azmows, guys. They get the 2 kills. And they go take the grubs. They also take the blue buff away. That's why not. This round was pick is really making it a tough time for Ministri. Pair that up with the Malphite from Klexos. And it's really looking like a not so fun day to be an auto attacker. Let's see. A bit of a counter gank here by Demon. But it doesn't seem like much will happen. Azmows were the first on the offense. But they're just a bit too tanky at the moment for Ministri to deal with. Especially Chaos here just bouncing around. Oh, he might have gone a bit too deep. He finds the taunt onto main vein. Fundy comes in with the killer instincts, but down he goes as Demon gets him on the back line. And now Chaos is in a bad position. It's a 2-for-1 play so far. But down goes the support of Ministri, 2-for-2. Oh, a bit of an overcommitment here. Dio lands a massive ice prison. It almost gets 3 from Azmows. But it was just barely enough to get down Klexos. And a very extended play, it's a 4-for-3. In favor of Azmows. Azmows are still in it, guys. They have not given up hope. They are looking forward to meet in the semifinals. I mean, the question isn't really turret plating, is it? It's this Hextech Dragon and a fight that could flip the game on its head. Right now, Ministri are ahead by 3k gold. Oh no, the Glacier Prison goes down to Chaos. And the enemy jungler down here. Ministri will get the advantage and start off the Dragon. Potentially collecting it as well. A bit of an over-aggressive play here by Ministri, but it works out in the end. Just 2 members casually running down the Azmows bot lane. And now they try to get more. This turret is getting pelleted here on the bot side. Doesn't seem like Azmows respond to it though, as they are more than happy to send Sepion in the top lane to take up the waves. Oh, there's a flash taunt by Chaos. And Dio's dropping as well. Definitely a more balanced game, but the gold lead has been at 4k up for Ministry for quite some time now. Will Azmows be able to reflect this in the upcoming big fights? Now Herald being secured. They got Herald the last time, but did not make too much use out of it. Abilities being thrown left, right and center, but not much coming out of it here. Both teams don't really want to rush things. Azmows know they need another win to continue in this event. And Ministry know they're one win away from continuing. Let's see, a dash forward from Dio. Forced to Glacial Prison himself early. The tower pressure is just not there. Paddy gets the kill with the killer instincts. And there's the second kill dropped. As Sepion comes in, and it's also a third kill with a double kill going over to Paddy. And that's the way, Azmows like it, alright. And remember that 4k gold lead, guys, we're now down to 2k gold lead in favor of Ministry. Definitely a power play with my eyes. Alright, Chaos once more has a bit of trouble finding the correct positioning here, trying to get the vision advantage for his team, but sadly finding the bell bet. He goes down, and now on the back line here, Unkillable Demon just finds Paddy and starts dismantling the Azmows team. That's a complete 4-for-0 in favor of Ministry. Azmows really need to think about these moments and try to stop making such plays. Oh no, Sepion tries his luck. Cannot come out on top. Oh, and Chaos gonna be looking here. But it's gonna get kited all the way away. Nice little Herald usage here. Chaos not only gets out, he also finds the engage as the AD carry on Ministry side goes down. And now prompting Azmows to get onto this Atakan. Ministry have to respond. Dio takes a fair chunk, but that Atakan is dealing so much damage to Azmows. There's the taunt. Just wasted 300 RP. Falls. And now Paddy gets engaged on. Oh no, Unkillable Demon is on the backside here with the Olaf. A Demon on the side, he gets 2 picks. But there's the shutdown on the Olaf. It's a 1 for 4 in favor of Azmows. And now Demon looking for more. He barely gets Sepion there, but the stun into root. Oh my gosh, shutdown from Sepion. And Azmows go back to trying out this Atakan. This might not be the smartest place. Tristana's on her way. Let's see if they can collect it in time. Alright, and that's gonna be a secured Atakan by Azmows. Very nice to see. This objective gives about an 8% additional win rate. Oh, Demon was in a interesting position there. Alright, we see Buddy Killer Instincts in, and there it is. They managed to pop the Olaf, which is a big fighter for Ministry to win their fights. Sepion turning his flashes. He's comfortable knowing he'll have no flash, but he will be available for the next fight. blink and you miss it there, guys. So yeah, a bit of a big fight here. And it's a bit of a critical error for Azmows to have this late in the game. Despite the gold lead being in their favor, this fight does completely swing things around. Ministri back to being the gold leaders, and they get the Baron on top. Such a big objective, especially to have on the Velvet. Sepion trying out to play for his team. He needs to be careful not to get caught out himself. Drops the Chaos Storm. But it's not enough, of course. We see the Baron collected by Demon, and no, he finds Sepion. And Sepion might have bitten a bit more than he can chew, forced to flash. Ministri looking so strong today. Ministri here trying to set up a potential death bush. It is around the third dragon, so in theory it could be left alone. You see Chaos on the side, finds Demon. Oh no, the Unstoppable Force goes wide. Paddy jumps on in, and there down goes the Velvet. A nice little shutdown play there by Sepion. But here comes Olaf, and there's one. Tristana jumps in. Paddy doing his best to damage. Uses an excellently placed Zhonya's here. Paddy, what a carry from this fight. And a nice Chaos Storm there. That's the Azmows we wanted to see. And they score an ace in a critical game. They also take the dragon on top of things. And potentially two turrets to boot. The question is, do Ministri play this fight differently here? Yeah, it was a lot more than one turret. It's 3 turrets in total, a dragon on top. Plus the winning fight goal, right? So Azmows sitting pretty right now. Chilling on a 1.3k gold lead. Oh, Sepion dealing so much damage. He actually finds main vein here. And he does have teleport to come in. Let's see, Dio drops the ult. On the side, Paddy gets in a lot of danger though. Without Paddy, Azmows have little to nothing to do. And there's the shutdown onto Demon. Cobb next to follow. That's a 2-for-1 play. Oh, Azmows are in trouble now. Decided to play so well with the Tristana dropping. But Paddy and Cobb had an opening and Ministri exploited that one. There's the unstoppable force used by Aklaxos on the wave. And now here comes Chaos. He drops the CC. He goes down. Oh, the Victor finds 3. It's a triple kill for Sepion. Excellently played here by Sepion. He just keeps on getting stronger and stronger. Let's see here, Baron has spawned yet again. Which side will get it is the question. And despite the kill difference, it's actually Ministri that are ahead at the moment with a 1k gold lead. Down goes, just wasted 300 RP just before the critical Baron fight. Is this where the Azmows pick up their first win tonight? Demon falls, and it would serve Azmows well to push in this mid lane. They seem to be unaware of exactly where they should go and what they should be doing. They're walking back, they're walking forward, they're walking back, they're walking forward. Dio goes in onto Sepion, but the tankiness is there. That's a quick 2 kills for Sepion. Oh, and Olaf ults in. Gets the Berserk charge, runs straight through to Sepion. The phase charge, the phase rush, really helping him out to kite out this Olaf. It's actually come in the clutch. And there's the ace. Dragon secured as well, it's the soul. And now Azmows go for the Baron as well. Quite a volatile game we're having on our hands, guys. The 40-minute banger. now Dio might get caught out here. The Nautilus ult is used. Oh, there's a bit of an overkill here from Azmows, but they definitely wanted this kill. And the damage is there. Klexos drops the last bit. And Azmows here collect themselves in the bot lane wave. Oh, Demon being a little pest here. Trying his best to get the pressure out. Oh, the flash used here by Chaos. As Paddy here also using his own flash. Oh, here comes Sepion on the side. He drops the Chaos Storm and down goes Demon. But the Baron buff is getting used slowly but surely. Azmows here need to make a decisive play if they want to finish this game. Ministry doing an excellent job of making Azmows second guess themselves. This looks like Azmows' game. Oh, Chaos might have gone in a bit too early. There's the unstoppable force. That's a 1 down for 3. 4 down. Mid Vayne is the last one. And Azmows pick up the second game of the series. And that's a 1-1 on both sides. Sorry about this one, guys. Some difficulties, but the draft is chosen. So we have the draft picked up. This is the last game between Ministri and Azmows. Alright, let's see how it goes, guys. The last match of the night. A bit of a long one. But Ministry have a lot of damage, especially in the mid-range. Azmows having a bit more of that long-range engage. Have a lot of ways to get in on the action. They got the Ornal, they got the Ari, they got the Zac as well. Alright, guys. See Dio actually going to the jungle this time. Demon went to the mid lane, sporting a LeBlanc for the match. let's see who's gonna get the better of this one. One thing to note here, Ministry have no teleports in this match, while Azmows having two. It could make things tricky for Ministry going to the late game. Oh, okay. Apologies. Demon has shown promise in the jungle role. Does he show promise in the mid lane? He's finding these good trades against Sepion, but he is playing LeBlanc after all. Nice charm there by Sepion, denies the aggression. Ooh, the charm barely dodged, and now main Vayne is in a bit of trouble. That's a flash use from main Vayne. Lexos taking a bit of a dangerous trade there, but in the end he still manages to stay healthy. So far 6 minutes, no one's had the first blood yet. Definitely a lot more control over this match. You can see even the CS being a lot more equal this time. Alright, here comes Dio on the side. Sapio lands the charm onto Demon. And Iclexos is here. He has the Ornal, but no. He uses the second part a bit too early. And now the aggression is here. Ministry's Demon falls low, forced to flash out. Spirit rush forward. Sepion gets the first blood. And there's a big jump there by Chaos. Gets the knockup. Double kill for Sepion. And Azmows open up this game with 2 kills of their own. A very nice play as well. They also got Garen's Ignite out of it. So anytime you can remove the damage from this Garen, it's always going to be a nice one. It's currently 1.2k ahead. The damage from Sepion and Cobb here is just so much. Meanwhile, Sepion in the mid lane having a nice time with another even trade. Azmows looking to be the more favored at the moment. Oh, Paddy throws the enchanted crystal arrow. It goes wide. So we see first dragon here going into the hands of Azmows. At the very least, they're the first on it. It's at 1.5k health, and it should be taken without contest. There it is. Spuddy and Cobb rotate up to help them secure the jungle. Meanwhile though, Ministri happy to take their own play as grubs are secured. We see Dio is getting a lot more farm in than Chaos at the moment. 62 to 48 on the Zac. Sapion taking a whole bunch of damage. This LeBlanc champion is just too much sometimes. And Dio gets caught out here by Sepion. As Chaos goes in, uses that Zac ultimate to get the damage out. Oh, and Demon forced to dodge away here. He gets the better of Azmows, and he will manage to ult away. Mr. Demon. It's a bit of a tricky one, this one. Oh, the charm from Sepion lands, but the ignite is too much. Shutdown for Demon. So far, Azmows still leading the pack with a 1k goal lead. So the big lead. But can Sepion and Klexos make it bigger? The skill shots go wide on both accounts. And there's the ignite from Unkillable Demon. And he does fall to Klexos. A nice roam by Sepion. Meanwhile in the bot lane here, Demon is here. Enchanted Crystal Arrow lands and there's a big Seraphine ult. It hits 3, but the counter engage here from Chaos is not enough, as Demon's gank is so strong. Now Paddy needs to be careful here. He might be in line of danger. It will be, I just wasted 300 RP. That will flash away. It seems like Chaos looking to get the ult in. Azmows were thinking about the dive here. Or maybe they're still thinking about it. We see a duo taking the opportunity and stealing Raptors once again. Oh, he comes in, but Chaos is just a bit late. The recall was fully channeled and main vein and wasted 300 RP, get the recall. Oh, Chaos here with the patience. Finds the play on I just wasted 300 RP. There's no flash, but Puddy here taking a lot of damage, and down goes Puddy. And now main vein is still alive. And the double kill for Chaos. So far it's a 2-for-2 with Demon's Roam. Chaos trying his best to survive, but the damage from Demon is just too much. And he ends up going down to his passive form. And now Sepion's on the side, finds Dio on him. It will be ults traded across the board. Sepion landing a charm here. Dio could be in a bit of trouble. Demon is on the side, flashes, drops the chain. And once the chain is secured, Demon gets the kill. With his following abilities. And Ministri are still in it, guys. Now with a 100 gold lead. Demon is a tricky one to deal with. It seems like he's single-handedly doing a lot of work for his team. I mean, the damage is still there. Sepion starting this match with such a good lead, but the damage from LeBlanc is too much. Meanwhile, here in the bot lane, a massive alt land bid by co-op there. It does lead for Puddy to get another kill onto main vein. Chaos trying his best to accelerate his bot lane. Demon is here again. They need to be careful for this LeBlanc. And they spot him on the ward there. The second dragon should be going into Azmows' favor. And there it is. Dragon is now successfully taken by Azmows. Dion Demon trying to make something happen here. They're using the Gwen ult, but nothing much happens. There's the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Dio gets caught out. The charm lands by Sepion. There's the ult from Cobb. And Demon is also low. Down goes Demon. And here comes Chaos and Azmows are looking so strong on this play. They also push into the bot lane turret. Sepion Spirit rushes forward, trying to find more of the play. But Ministri are happy to give up that turret and leave the play as is. Bit of a lullaby stage at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, this guy trying to find the play on the Ornn is not gonna happen anytime soon. And Chaos finds a nice engage thanks to his long range. Sepion is there to follow with the Spirit Rush. And that's a support down just before the objective. So Dragon will be contested on spawn here by Azmows. Although Demon finds Padilla with a lot of damage onto him, Flash Barrier used. Luckily Azmows have what it takes to keep Padilla alive. The Atakan is started here by Azmows, which is an interesting choice. We see Rift Herald being used in the mid lane here by Demon. There's a dragon getting started here. The question is, will Ministri contest it? They're more than happy to push deeper into the mid lane turret. Sepion's on the side here. Finds Dio. And Dio chopping away. You see Cobb lands a critical Seraphine ult. There's Iclexus on the back line. Paddy dealing the damage. There's a lot of things happening here. But the end result is a 1-4-3 play here. There's the ace. Azmows come out on top with the dragon to boot. And now the Atakan is getting pinged furiously by the Azmows crew. They are looking very strong in this one. Azmows took them a while to get going, but they're definitely finding their footing, both in the league scene locally and both in the LCM. We can see this is a much more collected Azmows. They're playing it so much well together. Especially Sepion here, finding all these plays on the Ari. Oh my gosh, the damage onto Paddy is real. You see Demons on the backside there. It seems like Ministry here want to fight this. Dio is in the midst of it. Demon finds Paddy on the back line. Paddy is down. And there's the Ornalt. Support falls. There's Seraphine out from combat, goes down. There's a shutdown now for Dio. But the damage Sepion's bringing to the table is just too much. He cleans house. Triple kill for Sepion with the Spirit Rush. And that's the second ace of the game. Azmows not wanting to let up. They're looking very strong. And now pushing in this mid lane tier 2 turret. Gonna get a bit tricky here. Baron is up, but so is the last dragon here to get the soul for Azmows. Ministry are engaging in potentially a trade here where they go to Baron and Azmows go to dragon. They get spotted by the Hawk shot. Baron's at 9k health. Azmows better run. The enchanted arrow lands. Baron's at 3k health. It's falling low, guys. And Ministry might just get it, but it's at no small cost. They are falling like flies here. And there's another member here. Dio gets charmed by Sepion. And Sepion is just legendary. It's a 4-4 non-play here for Azmows. And now they will be securing this Hextech zone. But he needs to remain attentive in the mid lane. Of course, Demon is here, yep, and there you go. Play safe, bro. But he does manage to secure the mid lane tier 2, which is a lot of gold into Buddy's hands. despite the massive difference here in kills, we're only down 2.7k. Sorry, 2.3k. Which in all fairness isn't even a full item and it's spread across a whole team. But Azmows looking so strong at the moment. Demon keeps trying to find these pockets. He engages Cobb, there's the charm. And Demon will just be able to make it out. No, not if the Ornald says anything here. Iklexos gets the return play here, the revenge. So it's a support for a mid laner traded. And teleports right to the top side to stop this counter push. There's the enchanted arrow, there comes Sepion on the side. And main veins a lot of trouble here. Buddy flashes forward there and that's a quick 2 kills for Azmows' Sepion. And now the push is real. We see Paddy and Sepion pushing in this mid lane turret, trying to find more. Oh, that tower is falling down really fast. Dio's on the side here, tries to find something. Here comes the Garen as well. Paddy's in a lot of danger. The ignite dropped. Paddy drops. And it's Sepion and Chaos against the world. That's the first kill they get. So far, a 1-for-1. The turret is there too. The charm whiffs. But it's not enough as Sepion still gets the kill. Ministri have 3 members and a dream. Azmows have 4 members and an inhibitor. Oh, the charm does not land. And it seems like Azmows are more than comfortable just taking an inhib and resetting here. We see Chaos here trying to create space for his team as they push in the top lane turret. We see 4 Azmows members here pelleting away on the top lane tier 2. With Iklexos pushing in the mid lane. Sepion uses the Ahri ult here, the Spirit Rush. He will not have it for a few more seconds as he tries to make a play. There's the enchanted arrow, does land. And I just wasted 300 RP. Goes down as the first member in this fight. We see Demon on the side trying to stop the wave. Trying to stall Azmows from getting in the push. And Azmows are like, you know what, that's fine Demon. We'll just go to the bot lane. Oh no! I just wasted 300 RP. once again gets caught out here. The damage from Sepion is just a bit too much at the moment. 16 to Wari. And Azmows here playing up the Baron. It's already at 12k health. I wonder if Ministri know or even want to contest it. The pings are coming out. They are definitely on it, guys. It's at 3k health. And down it goes. The Baron is complete here. And Sepion's on the side. They find Demon, a key target to take out. Oh no, Dio gets caught out as well. It's not looking great. He gets knocked up. He gets a lot of damage onto Paddy. A lot of shields coming out, but I mean the damage is already done. That could have been a very bad dash if you gave it a couple of seconds now. And we see Azmows starting up the Epic Dragon. They're gonna go uncontested with 2 members of Ministry being down. And with this Epic Dragon, Azmows will look to finish the game. It's an Epic Drake and Baron up team. Surely they can contest the end here. We see Sepion is on the side. Demon is back up, Dio is up as well. If things progress, we'll have a full on 5-on-5, but the Epic Dragon just does so much damage. This is it, guys. This could be the final push. We see Garen pushing in the top lane as well. Oh my gosh, Azmows, no. Are they going to lose to a split push? They have to act quickly. I'm gonna throw up, guys. No. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. Unkillable Demon, does he do it? I'm glued to my screen. Oh, the Epic Dragon just in time. What a game. If Azmows were robbed of this one, that would have been disastrous. But there it is, guys. Azmows will be your quarterfinal winners. We need to go to interview ourselves.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, hello, Mr. Sepion. How are you feeling after such a series?
My heart is not stopping. It's worrying, but that was a very good series.
Yeah, fun fact, one of us fell asleep between game 2 and game 3.
Oh, that's what happened.
On the chair, yeah, one of us fell asleep.
Okay, well, it could be anyone, so I don't really know.
Yeah. I'm really happy you guys won. Towards the end, I swear to God, I was gonna punch my monitor, seeing that
Bro,
Garen...
I would have been so upset. At the end, I thought I killed the Blanc with the Elder, but I actually executed the clone, and I froze for a second, and she got me. And when I saw that we almost lost, I stopped breathing. I couldn't.
Yeah, like, no, me too. I was like, no, I couldn't believe it. Our game, you guys didn't see it because it wasn't streamed, but our Horizon Confident Club was the exact same thing in game 2. But we lost our game to a split push like that, so I felt like I can't see this happen twice in a week. It would break me. I don't want to keep you on too long, but just some things like who would you give another shout out to in your team? I think Paddy as well had a really nice match.
I'm really happy with the team, to be honest. With the first game, we were kind of tilting a little bit. I'll be honest, it was the first game of the day, maybe, but I don't know. I really liked how everyone played, but especially our jungler Kirsten Kalino. He really just, when we started losing a little bit, he really just took the game upon himself and just kind of led us to victory. I was really happy with the team's performance today.
Shout out Kalino. We need to be more like you. And yeah, well done Azmows. Are you looking forward for the best of 5 Fearless?
Oh, good lord. Yeah. This one took the sales out of me a little bit. It was very heavy, but I guess we went.
I'm starting to realize.
Games, so maybe it won't be too bad.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize like what I have done with my own heads, but we'll see. Olela,
They're good games. It's a lot of games,
yes.
but they're good games.
Yes. We need to start them a bit earlier, Imma. Maybe yes, I will. I don't know. Olela, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, good luck for going on into the series. Let me get my trusty paper to see who you're going to play against. Mela. According to
Give me a good
this,
one.
you are up against Vex Esports.
Okay.
So yeah, Vex are doing pretty well for themselves. Should be a fun match, and we'll try to set things up. Sepyon, wishing you a happy Christmas. Happy Christmas
Thank
to
you. You
Azmows
too,
as well, and we'll see you around some other time. Well done.
See ya. Thanks again.
Welcome.